Hey yo, là một chó, chào mừng mọi người đến với stream của mình Lemonade đây. Hello cả nhà. Từ đợi tôi xíu. Hello Blue Sky, hello Elia, hello Daniel. Chào mừng đến với stream. Ok, hôm nay tụi mình quay lại với Genshin Impact. Lần này tôi chắc là không có chạy cái gì nữa. Hoặc là nếu dư dả thời gian chút thì chạy. Như kiểu hôm nay muốn chạy cốt truyện của Natlan. Thực ra tôi còn chưa có làm bất kỳ cái nhiệm vụ gì, nhiệm vụ hàng ngày của ngày hôm nay luôn ấy. Thế hôm nay mọi người thế nào? Hôm nay thứ bảy rồi đúng không? Là nghỉ cuối tuần rồi. Mai nghỉ ngơi. Hôm nay kinh gì? Hôm nay kinh xin bài kinh dị gì? Kinh xin kinh dị chỗ nào? Hôm qua update Genshin thì phải có đâu có. Update Genshin là chưa. Hôm qua mới là chương trình đặc biệt thôi, chứ chưa có update Genshin. Mai em bận rồi. Ồ. Ok. Bên Zero có sự kiện á Leo. Sự kiện cái gì ta? Sự kiện của sự kiện gì nhỉ? Cái special cái gì ta? Cái chương trình đặc biệt á hả hay sao? Hai con mới, con Yanagi với lại gì đó, Yanagi đúng không? Thì có, tôi biết rồi. Đang suy nghĩ nên quay hay là không? Có thể là sẽ quay. Mấy ngày nay gần đây Hu Tao bán lời khản phải trưởng. Thì đang trong mùa của Hu Tao mà. Ok. Trời ơi, hồi nãy tôi thề luôn đang kiểu là chuẩn bị stream rồi, cái lời là anh Tào Tháo anh kêu tôi thì kiểu thôi tôi phải chạy thôi. Hỏi cái máy tính ông nói sao? Máy tính tôi nói tao trụ được. Hello Tiên Đất, chào mừng đến với stream. Ờ, ok. Hello Summer Song, chào mừng đến với stream. Ok. Ơi, hồi nãy tôi vào trễ quá, đáng ra tôi phải vào lúc 8 rưỡi mà Tào Tháo nó dí, cho nên là kết quả là tôi tới giờ tôi mới dành thời gian với mọi người được. Tôi mới stream được. Sorry mọi người. Ok, không nói nhiều nữa, vào game ra mọi người, let's go. Hôm nay là như là kỷ niệm 2 năm debut của Derry đúng không? Chắc là hồi stream xong cũng phải nhảy qua chúc mừng cái. Ok, let's go. Yeah, cái này tôi kiểu tôi đang thắc mắc là tại sao cái này nó là cái chạy ta. Đợi tra lại. Ok, hello chứ sai. Cô ý đâu? Hello. Từ từ bình tĩnh mọi người, bình tĩnh thôi. Ok, để tôi chạy cái display này luôn. Sorry. Ok, cốt chuyện này thì tốt 10/10 nha. Hello Nga Thiên Phụng. Chị sao chắc cầm cái quần của ông. Tôi thề luôn, đó là chuyện hàng ngày của bên nhà tôi rồi, kiểu cứ bị lấy cái quần rồi chạy vòng vòng chuyện đấy. Hello Les. Hello wait, what the fuck, cái gì vậy bà nội? Cái gì anh leo không chào em giỏi vãi chưởng á. Gì bà nội? Dạ hôm nay chạy mắt thôi. Hello Quang Quang. Bị giận dỗi quỳ kiệt. Ok, hôm nay mình làm một chút mấy cái daily quest rồi sau đó mình chạy cốt truyện chính ha mọi người. Tôi còn chưa có làm cái chưa có phá nhựa nữa. Còn quá trời nhựa. Còn lắm cơ. Mà bạch tuộc gì quanh quanh. Quỳ giận rồi đầu ông leo dưng. Bỗng dưng bị lìa. Có khi bả nhai luôn tôi ấy. Thế tôi chưa lót xong cái lắc phải. Đừng bóp.
Let's hope you put up a good fight. Well, well.
Quietly now.
Here comes another.
Into the wind. Laid
Chưa
bare.
luật cũ. Thế nhờ.
Finish this now.
All right. Let's go.
This was new.
Gotcha.
Dạ tụi con không biết sao nó đắt dữ vậy.
This was new.
All right, you asked for it. One with nature. Overruled.
Hello Hiếu Trần, hello Sa.
Wind strike.
Tôi xin cái này, ta còn cái này. Đó, lát tôi coi đây là chất riêng kênh của Leo. Tôi cảm ơn ông đã an ủi tôi với lại đã xéo tôi. Quá chữ. Không mà đúng thiệt. Đây đúng á. Hiếu Trần nói đúng. Cái này là bị lắc là cái chất riêng của kênh của tôi rồi. Má đặc sản là lắc. Dạ đúng rồi, đặc sản rồi. Có nên skip nhựa đợt hôm nay không nhỉ? Nếu mà kiểu chạy nhựa thì
Yeah.
chơi đây tôi chơi thấy cái hộp nhỏ. Hộp bùng nổ nào? Đa xéo vừa khen ngợi tôi. Quá kiểu vừa đấm vừa xoa nhờ. hai cái nữa. Rồi xong rồi mình chạy cái story. Cái món trong túi đồ ông cái hộp hồi được tặng sinh nhật Genshin ấy. Là cái nào nhỉ? Cái nào nhỉ? Ông vét đá à? Không. Chắc vậy, tôi không biết nữa. Kiểu hôm nay mục đích chính là chạy cái story thôi. Thiệt luôn á hả trời. Bạn ơi, bạn kéo mình từ đầu cầu đến cuối cầu vậy bạn. Mình đâu biết nói gì. Không sao Hina. Cứ coi thấy cái gì thắc mắc thì hỏi thôi. Theo bảo cốt truyện Natlan nó ảnh hưởng đến cả việc mà thôi không spoil. Ok. Đừng spoil. Để cứ từ từ chúng ta. Ủa wait. À câu chuyện nó reset rồi. Có nên đánh câu chuyện không? Lần này không biết búp con nào nhỉ? À yeah đúng rồi đấy. Có khả năng có nghe được cái vụ đó. Mà thực sự là không biết có hay là không. Nghe nó cũng hơi điêu ấy. Nhưng mà nếu mà thực sự mà signal ra playable thì cũng ngon.
Into the wind.
Số nhựa cái gì? Thằng bạn tôi mà thấy số nhựa của ông là nó bảo rồi xả nhựa đi. Tôi biết. Tôi tính là xả nhựa trong tối nay nhưng mà tôi sợ là nếu mà xả nhựa trong tối nay kiểu không kịp để chạy cốt truyện ấy. Sẽ lấy vía Genshin 2 giờ sau mới vào được lại mà vào được 2 phút rồi cái nó băng game tiếp không xếp. Bạn trưởng à? Sao vậy?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra.
Còn từ chị em chỉ có muốn skip thôi chứ chị nói cái câu đó em nghe riết rồi thấy em thấy mệt lỗ tai quá. Không có xúc phạm nhưng thiệt mệt lỗ tai vãi chưởng. Ok. Giờ mọi người hôm nay mọi người muốn tôi là đánh gì nè? Đánh chuyện cổ tích hay là chạy cốt truyện hay là cho mọi người chọn đó. Không thì cứ chạy một chút cốt truyện cũng được. Có quét mới hả? Thì quét cốt truyện thôi. Buổi đi anh đi được nghe bucket team song chứ. À thế này, thực ra là tuần sau tụi tôi tính là sẽ chạy D&D, nhưng mà rồi có một số vấn đề xảy ra cho nên là tụi tôi sẽ tạm thời chưa biết là lúc nào nha. Yeah.
Time to go.
Có thể là tuần sau, có thể tuần sau tụi tôi chạy D&D, kiểu chạy cho xong để kiểu là mọi người cho xong ấy, bù cho hôm Halloween kiểu là thực sự là không kịp.
Someone admiring the scenery.
Rồi giờ
Hello there, are you Vichana?
tôi quên, tôi không có chỉnh ở bên đây.
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. I'll help. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend?
Yes, but
That's not a problem.
Cốt
We
truyện
agree
ba
to your
thần hả?
request.
Đúng rồi.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only
then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Bây giờ sao nó cũng giống như cái tù và á mọi người. Hai cái tù và nó để sát nhau ấy.
I see. From what I can tell, once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a...
Wow, you got all.
I just picked up. I'll go find an open...
We'll go right away.
First, I'll need some...
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real
so
net to
con,
catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work?
By creating something tangible and...
Oh, I see.
Right. Normally, you can only...
Gotcha!
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might...
What do you think, Chaska?
Tôi cái gì ta? Banner sau là con Chaska này là tôi sẽ lấy.
There's
Tôi
no
muốn
need.
cười súng
Lena spoke highly of you.
bắn cho nó sướng.
Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything...
Không bắn được tùm lum như Nivelet, nhưng mà thôi kệ, cũng có bắn.
What an odd guy. He seems so
Đây là
defeated,
chàng
but
bắn đúng
also
rồi đấy.
really invested in the stone at the same time.
Cho nó nhanh.
I don't have any more insight than you. Hang on, Kachina.
Kiểu là thích bắn thục hơn là bắn tung.
Hello. Do you have
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for
Rồi
your whole
tới
stock?
Pavuka rồi không hả? Ủa đâu? Pavuka hình như là 5.3 mà đây mới có 5.2 à.
Oh, the
Chắc
whole
là kịp,
deal.
chắc là kịp.
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the price?
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These... All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the travel.
Tôi nghĩ là kịp. Pavuka tôi cũng muốn lấy thôi. Hello Nguyễn Hạnh, chào mừng đến với stream. Rồi sao rồi em?
Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes.
Perfect. Is that the
Tôi
only
thì hết
one
banner
though?
Jessica.
We actually need.
Yeah. Tôi nghĩ là
Thank
kịp.
you so much.
Tôi tích kịp. Ở trong Genshin thì tôi chỉ cần là bỏ qua một banner là tôi đủ để
Relax.
quay thêm một vòng.
Everything's
I know, it's just Kachina always.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young
Chỉ là
lady.
tôi không biết là tôi có bị
How
lợn
does
hay
it
không
look?
thôi.
Perfect. Thank you.
If you hadn't shown... Here you go. How's he do?
Do you know what happened?
I heard about it in Malco's 5 years ago, but on the eve...
Then what happened?
Ông như PT rồi ấy.
The team
Nhớ
agreed that
tôi
he couldn't
đợt
fight
này là
the
tôi
bit.
guarantee là
Vichama
tôi
didn't
lấy được
argue.
Jessica nè.
He'll go. It's
Và đợt
just
sau là tôi
Vichama
chắc.
went into a deep depression. Oh, I've tried. Leah says... Anyway.
Đây Spider-Man quá.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary adjustments. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachi. Go ahead.
Are you seeing your friend?
After Malco fell, I
Sao,
scoured the
chơi-
battlefield to see what
chơi
happened.
game sao chơi?
It turned out he wasn't bested,
Tôi
but
đâu
if
nãy
I
giờ
had
tôi vẫn đọc
been
hả?
there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have always blamed myself for what happened. But when
But that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all.
there might not be much hope.
Không, nói đúng hơn là
I
tôi
still
chưa
have to
chạy
try.
cốt truyện
Malco and I
của nhân vật chính
promised
luôn ấy.
each other.
Ý
All
là
right,
kiểu cốt
let's
truyện
get to
gì đó.
I'll start.
Tôi toàn là tới giờ tôi toàn là chạy mấy cốt truyện của các region không à.
Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom.
Và quyết định là đưa thẳng luôn.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Skip NPC phụ đọc thông tin. À.
Time to go.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
As one with wind and cloud.
Going in!
Transfix!
busted. Game's up. Time's over.
The hearth! Now it's
Ủa, một mạnh quá vậy. Phải trưởng á. Một đập luôn á.
Teamwork is dream!
Clouds high. The birds come. Quietly now.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Take it easy.
Phải PVG đi Leo dạo này. PVG là game gì chứ? Game gì vậy?
Quick, take it!
Ancient name của
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
Plan vs Zombie.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going, you'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Đồ hút luôn hả? Bà trưởng á.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
Đây.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malco. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Sea Bali. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Tưởng chị súng bắn chứ ai vậy đâu, chị
Ouch!
cầm cung nã
What's
hả? Phải
happening
trưởng
just now? It looked like the spirit speaker's stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a...
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay, I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama? Vichama!
Bà hết đi.
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was this... And now... It's too late.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Huh? This is...
Đi đâu vậy?
Hey, Malco.
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words.
I never thought I'd actually...
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time. Pisak! Maybe you're right. Vichama. I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Ký ức hả?
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Dạ, cái mảnh ký ức.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper...
A deeper pain?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, for all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wina wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the night. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to but I also understood why you had to try. Once allowed to fester, guilt stripped. If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life.
Cái hồi đầu là cứ
and
nghĩ
if
là
you don't
kiểu
seize the
là
chance to act,
vương quốc bóng
there's no
đêm
going
là
back.
nó giống như là một thế giới khác ấy chứ không. Ý tôi là một khung cảnh khác ấy chứ không phải kiểu là vẫn là ở Natlan nhưng mà nó biến thành giờ
That's
đây.
something I had to learn
Tôi
in
hơi bị mông
hindsight.
rồi.
Thank you, Vichama. I promised I would find her, and I
That's good to hear.
Hay là cái đó chỉ là hay là cái đó chỉ là một biên giới giữa
My body, it's...
giữa Natlan với lại Nightrum thôi.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body. Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed.
That does make me feel better.
Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get and apologize for destroying the spirit speaker stone. We had no choice though, so he'll
Tôi có chuyện qua tiếng Việt. Như là bản như là trong máy này tôi có update tiếng Việt. Có gì chuyển qua tiếng Việt cho mọi người dễ coi hơn.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that?
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
Oh. Someone in trouble.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story. It's not really my story to tell, but she was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also...
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into...
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting 1 minute and your friend's the next.
Kiểu sinh tồn cùng nhau á, cái là thành chị em.
Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though.
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the...
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young. Because by the time... Still, I can understand where Koichi...
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
What?
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Hello Alex, chào mừng đến với stream.
Again with the excuses.
Ý ở đây á, hai người này có hiểu thích à? Không hẳn. Ý ở đây á là con Chu này á là nó lo cho sự an toàn của con Chaska, nhưng mà kiểu Chaska nó biết là con này lo nhưng mà kiểu là nó sao nhỉ? Nó không để tâm lắm ấy. Nó không để tâm, bản thân con Chaska lại không để tâm đến cái việc là an toàn của mình, bởi vì là nó tin vào kỹ năng của nó.
We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
Wow.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Càng thế nhở?
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you...
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, according to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with...
About that...
If only Tone-Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
The Spirit Speaker Stone might be 2 stones now.
Huh?
Không phải bành chành luôn rồi còn đâu nữa.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation.
Hello, Doreen, chào
Someone's
mừng
life
đến
was... Still, Seatlale's going to be a nightmare to... Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
Dạ, lâu không gặp. Đây, cho tôi cái cho mọi người dễ đọc. Bởi vì đó giờ kiểu là tôi quen tiếng Anh rồi ấy. Cũng không dùng ít. Dạ, khỏe. Dạo này ổn không? Cho nó đủ chứ. Được. Buổi tối vui vẻ. Ok, đi tiếp tới dưới hay trên vậy? Đã like, bye, ok, bye, cảm ơn đã ghé qua like. Và nó là cục đá bình thường chắc không sai nhỉ. Đồ trang trí, nó đúng là đồ trang trí chứ cũng không chẳng phải là cục đá nữa. Nguyên tố hỏa có thể thiêu đốt nguyên tố thảo. Trạng thái thiêu đốt sẽ tiếp tục gây sát thương nguyên tố. Đi kiểu là tôi biết là trạng thái thiêu đốt nhưng mà nó không khác mấy so với cái việc là bị cháy bị dính đam cháy trên cỏ ấy. Nhưng mà chắc tôi nghĩ là cũng ít ai dùng cái kiểu là phản ứng thiêu đốt nha. Đa phần chắc là mọi người đều dùng là sẽ là cái gì? Bốc hơi hay là tan chảy hay là quá tải. Chắc là ba cái đó là cái chính.
Kachina's ancient name too.
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed.
Okay. Nghe hỏi thần kể về chuyện.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comfort still. All you need to do is focus on your goal.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
Không, Mavuka này là mới là hóa thần. Alexino là
There's no
quan
need to
thánh.
be so modest, Dion-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate. So much that you have to worry about.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance,
Mavuka sao mà nhẹ nhàng quá vậy?
Very well.
Không quen á. Ê, nó khác với cái hình dung ban đầu của tôi, nhưng tôi kiểu là nghĩ là kiểu Mavuka nó phải là kiểu là chị đại ngầu ấy. Mà sao mà bây giờ ngọt ngào quá vậy?
Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Ngọt ngào vậy không quen. Gì phòng kho báu hay gì vậy?
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the story, and physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origin.
All right, we'll have a look.
Okay.
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rare.
tiếng vọng. Đủ. Cha xin cái cây này được không? Nhìn đẹp quá vậy.
Whoa, this weapon is huge!
Ah, that weapon belonged to Tenoch, a hero from 500 years ago. Strictly speaking, he didn't. That's because even before the disaster with the Abyss broke out,
Exiled?
it was a punishment imposed out of necessity, but he accepted it when the Abyss attacked. That he united the 6 tribes and accomplished great. Ultimately, he perished. And so, he was laid.
Wow.
Indeed, even now, his story.
Cái cây chị ngon quá, đẹp quá. Muốn lụm về xài ghê. Ok, giờ chờ đây.
The powder still needs some time to settle. Well, what do you think of my collection?
Yeah! If each item represents a different story, does every item hold a special memory? Just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different theory.
At once?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was exactly? Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions. And eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate.
That does kinda make sense. The future.
Humanity excels at living in the present. But too often while the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only. That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan. Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine In addition, the sacred flame will grant them
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the... Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised.
Nguyên cái nhà ai cũng đẹp trai đẹp gái vậy?
I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are... Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
It's alright. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and he would sit on a blanket and eat it. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the saurians we were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire... My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do...
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? As the Archon, I made a vow to
Well, what happened after that? This portrait...
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Ian-san, place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Mong là lần này kéo con Tina chơi được. Để coi lần này kéo được Tina chơi không.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Tới rồi, tới rồi. Nào, quay lại rồi. Ngon.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss.
Phải.
I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening, so I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put...
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you. And that... I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the...
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close, we can't call it quits now! Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
Nada.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to...
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Ian-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Team này thì chắc không lo rồi. Casca rồi gì Polani rồi hình như con Nhan Xanh cũng nghe nói là mạnh nữa. Còn là dân quýnh dữ dằn, sợ cái quái gì. Ây da. Rồi, đi thôi. Ngoài. Được không? Tôi đã giải quyết hết tất cả các event trong Genshin dưới nhờ. Như là rồi. Có thì nó thông báo xong rồi. 3 event. Thì nhìn con này nhìn tội đi. Tới gần nó con quýnh. Đốt lửa lên cho nó vui cái coi. Như là đốt lửa cho con này mình nhận được một rương đồ.
Leave it to me.
Gốc.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Rồi giữ ấm đi.
You want me?
Nước với lửa. Yeah, sure. Mọi người ơi, chờ tôi 10 phút nha. Tôi có việc chút. Mọi người chờ xíu. Ok, never mind. Có tôi dưới có tính là có chút việc nhưng mà thôi thì có người khác làm rồi cho nên là tạm cả cái mặt tôi. Thiệt chứ. Bình thường lại chưa? Mặt vì sao vậy? Ok ổn. Ok. Yeah. Ok. Rồi. Thú vị quá vậy. Ok, tôi thích một trinh nữ và
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced...
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the
So what you're saying is...
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on.
Gì mà sao cười tươi quá vậy? Bà trưởng à, sao mà mấy bạn nói vui vẻ quá vậy? Khó khăn, gặp khó khăn, cười tỉnh rụi luôn.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
Dạ, cũng làm tôi sợ thiệt ấy. What the
It's the
fuck?
pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right, guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We won't let anything...
Nó tự nhiên thấy khó khăn cái cả đám cười vậy. Nhìn sợ thiệt ấy. Ok đi.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
Thì thử thôi.
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the collective of planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no ship... Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
And guard. Let's go.
Busted. Into the wind.
Overruled.
Hello Thành Thuận, chào mừng đến stream.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Để tính ra nhìn từ cái góc độ này, nhìn từ cái góc độ cái đó nhìn như là một cây kiếm mà nó không có cán ấy. Không có chui cầm ấy. Các bạn muốn máy gì mấy bạn?
Quiet now. The wind knows me.
transfixed.
Everybody stand back!
Falling leaves, adorn my...
Here comes the catch.
Tao cho tóc tốt tụi bay.
Everlasting as the moon.
Coi chị Alex ghê.
Into the wind. Laid bare.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
As one with wind and cloud.
Game's up. Fun's over.
This is where you fall.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
Tôi luôn có một câu hỏi rất là đơn giản cho con Paimon là nó bay mà nó cũng biết mệt à? Nó đúng kiểu là nó lơ lửng thôi mà nó cũng biết mệt hay sao? Nghe đồn Alex rerun đó. Hello cục shit. Chào mừng đến với stream. Thì xong em đi ăn lẩu gì? Lẩu nhầy á, lẩu nhầy là lẩu gì? Đây không tốn mà. Hello Gracias của cô. Tôi đám chăn đi ngủ còn thế mà phải trưởng.
This must be the entrance.
Yes.
We actually have to go. Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up.
Lẩu nhầy bằng nhảy lầu vải trưởng. Sao lại nhảy lầu em? Đâu có buồn đến mức đó vậy? Nó để.
Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
Tại sao lại?
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
Welcome back. The Rain. Giờ tôi tìm hiểu Genshin này thì từ thời Raiden, cái chap này nó nhớ mang máng. Rồi mày mới xong việc ổ.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and...
That's it? Right. We still got a job.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world.
The terrain looks
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Đàm. Cái gì thế?
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right?
Hello.
Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. I'm sorry I can only appear before you and...
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted, but we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Trong đây có vẻ hơi...
Exactly.
Yeah,
That
đang
may
bởi
not
vì
be
là
in the
đang
cards for
coi
us,
cốt truyện
but
á.
it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power.
Bị hóa thân.
I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form. Be careful. This place has been
Cái này,
severely corroded by the abyss.
Tí gặp rapper này hả? Ủa sao gặp rapper này Genshin mà?
Paimon
Mà giờ
didn't
sao
realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here. You can't go wandering off. It's too dangerous.
Cái chị Long Nhông đâu? Nó bị tự nhiên nhào vô bị tấn công hả?
Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward
Hey!
off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Right.
Not good. More monsters.
Bay ra đây.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Yeah.
Busted. The wind knows it.
Overruled.
Chương 5 màn máy mẹ leo.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
Tôi không
It's
biết
easy to get
chắc
lost
tờ
here.
máy
Just stick close.
nhớ nữa. Mọi người chờ tôi khoảng chắc màn 2. Mọi người chờ tôi khoảng 10 phút nha. Cho tôi khoảng 10 phút. Ok, bác. Rồi tôi quay lại ở đây. Tiếp tục. Yeah, sorry. Nãy giờ cái gì nó cho mất dậy đó.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind.
Vào vai rồi.
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a...
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't...
Ok. Bạn ơi, bạn đừng có lừa mình bằng mấy cái lời đó bạn ơi.
Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place.
Tina kìa. Bay hồn. Mình thấy con Katrina rồi.
We're here, Kachina! Oh, honey? You made it! Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's go!
Chạy vô quất liền. Ba con sói nhầm nhò gì?
One with nature. Transfixed.
You're here. You're finally here. Thank you so much. That monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch. The YF's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got...
Had a girl. You did so well.
Should we start heading back then? Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the YF with me? I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here...
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation...
Still, we can't just leave the YF to suffer.
I agree. We might even manage to draw... Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again. Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already... No, I'm fine. Just up ahead.
I'll... Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you. But that's because we want to help the YUB. Not because we... You don't have anything to prove either.
All right.
We've already come all this way.
Let's go.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself? That's...
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I don't have much time left. If you're any... So go. But...
Thank you for it.
You're true...
No one fights alone.
Let's go.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. YUB! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. YUB, can you hear me?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's... Alright, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Ủa?
Already?
Phải trưởng là thằng này tới đây kìa.
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. He tried to get in my way. So
You killed Malcolm?
he would have dispersed with or without me. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be deep. No, the power of the Abyss is intoxicating. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out that is the tragedy of your short lives. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas. The Pyro
Bạn nói nhiều quá, nhào Trung Quốc đi. Nói thiệt luôn á.
Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetic?
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that? I'm right here next.
Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not alone anymore.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power, but you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your...
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back. The power lies not in the ideal itself,
Dùng ma thần lần này dài vãi.
but in our commitment to upholding that ideal.
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than two of us to handle an enemy like this. Sorry in advance, but you deserve what... There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together.
Mà thôi nhào vô thôi. Chứ có vấn đề là tôi không dùng cái China hay là Molana gì hết. Ủa? À đủ. À đứa này thiệt luôn á hả?
Need a surfboard?
À, bạn lên đồ à? Bạn lên giáp à? Được.
Carving waves.
Ở tới bạn. Ở tới. Nhanh.
We won.
Đức dài.
We actually won.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely. This makes me so unbelievably I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable. Huh? My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that mean...
That was a bold move. Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend. Especially in a place so overrun with abyssal... Still, seeing you pull it off was real. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the... It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone. Only then will we have... Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the... Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending...
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan, even amid everlasting darkness. Our bonds remain eternal.
Nhiệm vụ mới cho con Mulani rồi.
What's wrong, Mualani? So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you...
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way...
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining.
Yeah.
Okay, that should be enough. Why up? Why up?
I hear your voice, Kachina. My dear child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to... I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength.
Okay.
One day...
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina.
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name. But focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, the story of your ancient name is for you to continue. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it's time for you to leave this place. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf.
I know we've never met before, Wyub, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exact.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time.
It's the power of the abyss.
Oh.
Quick, we need to run.
Dạ, chạy hợp lý ấy. Ở trước.
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
Chấp, tới giờ chạy rồi.
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Watch out for the falling rocks!
Quick, through the middle!
Kịp.
Faster! We'll never make it!
Kịp. Chú còn bị chặn đó. Á đù, ghê. Trưởng bị kẹt rồi. Ủa, khác. 30k. Chị đại cứu.
You've done well. Now come home.
Ôi, má chữ một dòng, má một dòng. Mở rõ đường liên kết hai bên luôn. Má chữ. Nó kiểu là nghĩ là tạo một lỗ hổng mới, nhưng mà đằng này chỉ thay vì chỉ không tạo lỗ hổng, chứ quyết định là chỉ đập nát luôn để mở thêm một cái đường luôn, mở tan quang luôn, vãi trưởng này chứ. Làm một ca mạnh phết đấy.
We're back!
The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the speaker's chamber.
Well, so you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every great display of power.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty well again.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom.
Right. The Wyatt
I'll let her explain everything. Every move we make from here on out.
Xong. Let's go, đi tiếp. Dạ, đang quay lại thăm chị Đại đây. Má chị Đại dữ dằn quá, một giọng mở luôn cái trần nhà thì chịu, trần hang thì chịu rồi đó. Chị chơi dữ dằn quá.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any link—
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about— Take a seat, everybody. I'll All right, that should do it for now. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the abyss like—
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the event.
Of course. I still have patience to see—
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure—
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Huh? No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development.
Mulani told us a little bit about—
500 years ago, all the nations of— Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters, and still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back. The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory. Our civilization was dying. Our faith, if we didn't bring the nation back together, It would be foolish to even dream of defeating. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then, and it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always... A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of... Once a tribe was back to its full... The Chosen would then stand by...
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
Hello anh Bảnh, chào mừng đến với stream. Em mới đi chơi cùng chiên ở lễ hội hoa giả quỳ về. Oh nice. Chơi về vui rồi. Oh, đây là câu chuyện thú vị. Dạ, cơ bản mà nói Mabuka
You
nó
bear
là
the ancient name Umoja, the
tái
same
sinh
one held
kiểu
by
gì?
the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyatt were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But the 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not... If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. So, I've tried my best to help them from the side. Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names.
Vậy là Silonen mới là người chính thức kế thừa của con trong tộc con cái gì trong bộ lạc con của tiếng vang. Phoenix với lại Iansan thì không nói tới làm gì rồi. Cái kiểu hồi đầu là lúc mà con Silonen nó ra ấy, thì tôi bắt đầu là tôi nghĩ kiểu là ok bye Blue Sky ngon ha, tôi nghĩ kiểu là con Silonen có khi nào nó sẽ thay thế cả China hay không, ý là trong hành trình ấy, chứ không phải là kiểu là một nhân vật qua đường ấy kiểu vậy, mà kết quả đúng thiệt.
During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
Well, we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urge.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early, just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor...
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will... I can only trust in the judge. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon. You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, right! All the stuff you...
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose.
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, But there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item, over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of content on their own. Each item's, by burning those items, I was able to. It was a rather crude approach, so all their.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What about their
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the pirate. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. And then, it would only be a matter of time before. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, if they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Cái gì lời nguyền ở Fontaine rồi bây giờ chuyển sang đây thì kiểu là chìm đắm trong bóng đêm vực sâu.
Even when you put it that way.
There's no need. The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. If you still have regrets, your deeds will become new legends, and...
Well, we'd still like to return the...
Well, now that Kachina has returned, and we could all use the rest, that's for sure.
Still...
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. All right.
Nó nghĩ cái gì đó. Mấy giờ rồi?
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs. They attract people from all walks of life. The people of the springs have never... It's been really nice seeing the children of my tribe get older. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, even when they cause trouble, I never managed. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Atia qua đời.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a... I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make.
and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight.
Yeah, Mom's right. Oh, seriously though.
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
Thú vị.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget it.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
Anh hùng công nhận.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the
War forged the 6 tribes.
Who will be the one?
We are the inheritors of memory, those who grew those who forged. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Bây giờ hiện tại. Đây là tôi ngáp rồi. Bắt đầu buồn ngủ rồi. Phải chịu. Đây, thì hôm nay chắc là tới đây thôi. Hôm nay tới đây thôi mọi người. Yeah. Ok, cảm ơn mọi người rất nhiều đã tham gia buổi stream của Leo. Thì ngày mai sẽ không có lịch stream gì ha. Và tuần sau ngày mai tôi sẽ lên lịch cho tuần sau luôn, ok? Bây giờ cũng tối rồi. Tới lúc phải nói ra lời tạm biệt rồi. Cảm ơn mọi người đã coi stream của Leo. Hẹn gặp lại mọi người vào buổi stream lần sau. Rồi. Và bây giờ chúc mọi người buổi tối vui vẻ và chúc mọi người ngủ ngon. Ở giá everyone. Em